Evening and welcome to American in Yerevan on Radio Von 103.0. You're listening to Ina MK
and Steven Oxner. Steven, Merry
Christmas! Oh, today is
Steven,
December
how are
25th.
you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling warm. We have a warm cup of mulled wine with us this evening. I hope that you do too, or at least.
Oh, I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Steven. It's so good. Steven is a good cocktail maker.
We are here on Christmas, and what can you say about Christmas
And
when you're
Steven,
so far from home?
Can I say something?
Yes, of course.
I see some blues in your eyes a little.
A little bit of the Christmas blues.
Yeah, you know what? I'd like to tell you that I really know how you feel right now. Because as an exchange student, when I was in the United States, you know, we celebrate New Year's holidays just like Christmas.
But you were there. You were not here on New
Yeah,
Year's.
I was there. I was away from home, you know, being really homesick, just thinking about all the yummy stuff we have on the table right now back here.
Olivier,
my mom and dad. Yeah, Olivier.
Mandarin oranges.
Blinciki. The pancakes. You know, and I know how that feels when you're away from home. So, and no matter what they do, it still doesn't feel home, right?
Even if you have all the stuff and all of the kind of like, you try to make it seem like...
Yeah, your family's away and... You know, it even smells different when you're away from home.
It's true.
So, Steven, well, I'm not going to tell you that I hope that you feel home, but at least I hope that tonight in our studio here, drinking Glintwein and having all our stuff around.
We'll share some stories.
Nice people around. I hope that you feel warm. And I think we have a call.
We do. We'll take that call as soon as we come back. But first, we need to listen to a song. We wish you a very, very, very Merry Christmas, and we'll be back.
Steven, Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas.
It's so easy to feel hopeful on Christmas when you hear Stevie Wonder make modulations like that. Higher and higher and higher. His voice is so nice.
Wish I could sing like that.
Oh, me too. If only God had given me that gift.
Maybe next time.
We have a caller. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Oh no, he's gone.
No.
Did he leave?
Hello?
We had a caller with a suspiciously American sounding name.
Christian
Brown, are you there? Hello?
I hear some echoing.
I do
so
too.
I think he's somewhere around.
He's tricking us. He's playing a trick on us.
Christian.
Is this a Christmas trick? Okay, I'm going to drop the call.
Mr. Brown.
You can call us back at 560-901 if you would like to talk to us and request a Christmas song. We're playing all Christmas songs, all doing everything we can to make me feel like I'm at home again. What did you do today?
We're gonna, you know what?
Okay.
I would like to tell you that
something.
on Armenian Christmas, we'll make sure you feel all the scent, all the taste of Armenian Christmas, and maybe that will somehow put in balance this little emptiness you feel
Emptiness
tonight.
that I feel today?
Yeah.
Well, I did last year. I did not spend American Christmas in
Russia?
In Yerevan. I was in Russia.
Yeah. Okay.
We played a really great Christmas concert at a club called Masterskaya, and it was mostly all American and you know, like European Christmas songs, and it was really fun. And we read.
That's at least fun.
You know that story, The Gift of the Magi?
Yeah.
That it's such a cool story. We did a fun reading of it, and I just can't tell you how much the music itself makes you feel like it's a real Christmas. So today I spent my whole day with my daughter playing on the floor, playing on the bed, playing in the pack and play that you gave to her not for Christmas. It was earlier than Christmas.
That was the best present from Santa to your daughter
It was.
today.
It was
You weren't that busy. You were home, spending time with her.
And we were listening to Christmas music the whole day. Yeah.
This is what I was going to tell you. You know, what the things that I really miss about American Christmas?
What? What do you miss?
Well, American Christmas was looked like a fairy tale to me because everywhere. Everywhere there were lights all around, and it was really beautifully decorated. All the houses were decorated with lights.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
The lights, well, the aesthetic of Christmas in America is just something that can't be beat. However, no, that's not true. I did spend New Year's in St. Petersburg one year, and the lights that they do on New Year's in St. Petersburg are just out of this world.
Are you serious?
They're so cool. It's like they give you a sense that icicles are melting down over you on Nevsky Prospect.
Wow.
Yeah, with lights at night. And I have this friend who drove us around, not on New Year's, but a few days after New Year's, and it was just like, oh my gosh, so cool. So cool.
One of the things I really miss about the Armenian and the American Christmas was the Christmas carols.
Christmas carols.
Yeah, it's something
Did
that is different
Did
from
they come
here.
to your door?
Yeah, they did, and it's so fun. The cutest kids and grown-ups as well,
Yeah.
but most of the time it's kids.
In cool hats.
In cool
with
hats
awesome
and the
sweaters.
outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are singing these carols with sometimes with Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And there are plenty of them.
Yeah,
A lot of songs.
it's true.
Which really kind of makes you feel warm.
It's true.
Mhm.
It makes you feel really well. Music is a magical thing. So
Yeah,
enough
it's so
talking
cool.
about music. Let's listen to some more Christmas music. Yeah? Do you agree? Or do you
Yeah,
have something
sure.
else? What do you want to say?
I was gonna say some more stuff about
Okay, go
American
ahead.
Christmas. Like the cinnamon ginger homemade cookies. I think in
yeah.
America, Christmas smells and tastes like cinnamon and ginger,
It's true.
right?
Yeah, and well, and clove.
All
I
kinds,
always find
yeah,
that
all
like
kinds
clove.
of coffees with this
Oh, the
taste.
clove. Yeah, the coffees
The
with cinnamon. And
chocolate,
Starbucks makes
with
so much
marshmallows.
money at this time of year with all of their sugary drinks because they just
Yeah, I
taste
bet.
amazing.
I miss that as well. Lots of yummy stuff, especially desserts are always special in America.
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
Yeah, pumpkin
exactly.
pie is a good one. Or coffee cake. My mom she probably made it. Right now, my family is listening to us in America.
Hey!
Hello, Oxnard family.
Oxnard family, Merry
Hopefully
Christmas!
you got everything you wanted this year, whether it was your 2 front teeth or a new bicycle.
You know?
Hopefully you got everything you wanted, and I hope you're enjoying the coffee cake that my mom certainly made.
Hmm.
I used to think it was actually made of coffee when I was a kid. I thought, why is it that I'm allowed to have coffee on Christmas but not any other day of the year? And then my mom just
Now you
explained
know.
to me that coffee cake is actually a cake that just goes with coffee. It just has a name like that. It's not actually made of coffee.
So I guess the song that would describe your family's emotions right now for you
For me, yeah.
would be all I want for Christmas is you.
That
Okay,
and
so
more.
Oxnard family, we hope we'll be able to take good care of your son. So don't worry, enjoy your Christmas, have fun.
I'm
and
safe.
We hope that you're listening to us sometimes, at least.
And the rest of you here in Yerevan or abroad, stick around. We have more Christmas music and more Christmas stories coming up.
Driving home.
He's driving home for Christmas, but if I tried to drive home for Christmas...
Oh, you won't get there.
Might be a little difficult.
Yeah, a little bit late. You'll get there for New Year. Maybe.
I'd have to get one of those cars that can go in the water too. Have you heard of those? Amphibians. They have wheels, but then you can drive into the water and it turns into a boat. So that's what I want for Christmas. In case anyone's listening who has some deep pockets, I would like an amphibian.
Santa. American Santa. Armenian Zamerpap. Russian Ded Moroz. Please
Please send
get
me.
together and get Steven the water car that he desires to get him home. Take me home.
Can you tell me what you did today? I told you what I did today for Christmas. What was your Christmas like?
Oh, Steven. Today we shared some American Christmas together with Armenian holidays Eve
Oh, okay.
with
In what way?
some children and families who live in Gyumri.
Oh, it was today you went to Gyumri with all of our boxes?
For our listeners, for those who don't know, we whole this month, for entire month, we were collecting food, clothes, toys, all kinds of stuff, presents for families who cannot afford, who are in need, who live in regions, well, specifically in Gyumri. You know that Gyumri had suffered from a really severe earthquake in 1988. So they still have really bad conditions. And we chose 29 families that are really, really in need, who don't have, for instance, TVs and some other conditions that really, really are
that needed toys and food and clothes. And you went
for
today
instance,
and you
we
gave
had,
them?
For instance, there was a family that had 8 kids.
Whoa!
Yeah, and
8.
They were, when we entered there, it was really, really. It made us kind of sad, you know, but the piece of happiness that we shared with them, you know, because we had collected all that stuff from different people living in Yerevan. Yeah. And so many people were trying to help. So it was really nice that there are so many kind people who wanted to share a piece of their holiday with all these people who could not afford that. Yeah. So that moment when you saw their reaction, how they, you know, they were happy, they were just their so touched by the lit up. By that attention, and so it made us feel warm. And we hope that that moment of joy will last as long as possible for those families, because that's really what they need at this holiday season. And our charity, campaign, was called Christmas is for Everyone. Hey. So everyone needs to have this Christmas mood, Christmas holiday joy. So this is what we were basically trying to do with Radio One stuff. So thanks to everyone once again, whoever participated, whoever brought all these candies, whoever just took part in this.
Thank you to you
wonderful
all.
Thing.
Yeah. And I hope that
and I hope there will be more things like this to help people around.
It's really something. It's almost like Christmas is just, in a way, it's just a reminder for the rest of the year of how charitable we actually can be in our lives.
Exactly.
And if I have a hope for this next year, it's that we can all be a little bit more charitable in our lives. So if you're passing someone on the street and they're asking for some kapeki, give them to them, because it can only make your life richer.
You know, when we are so busy with buying all this stuff, shopping for Christmas, getting crazy with all the presents and all the, you know, with all the shopping, we sometimes forget that there are people around who cannot afford it. Yeah. So this is, once again, I agree with you that this was another reminder to just look around, to see what's going on. Yeah,
because every time you give, you're getting something back.
Of course.
Brasai vodu, right?
Right.
Okay, we're going to listen to Sleigh Ride by Human Nature. Stick around. Give us a call, 560-901. Share with us your favorite Christmas story, something that you did today. We're still here until 11 p.m.
And Merry American and Catholic Christmas.
There are so many
songs.
Well, so many different versions of particularly that song. Yeah. Have you noticed?
Yeah, I've noticed.
And I can't,
it's like classic.
I can't say that I really like it.
You don't?
I do.
Okay.
I was telling you about that concert we did last year. And, this great musician in Moscow, Yuri Lobikov, sang that song.
Did you like it?
I really like his version. His version is really fun.
What is was it reggae?
No, well, I don't think we had very many. There wasn't really a reggae section of it, but it was a little like a remix sort of version. Yeah, and he changed some of the words. I can't say some of the words here, but
you know, I love all these remakes of old songs. They always sound cooler, I think, most of the time.
Yeah. Well, there is like the classic thing that goes on with some of the songs, but you're right. The remakes are super cool,
and they help the younger generation to know all these songs and to like them.
It's true,
because they like all the new.
Right.
Yeah,
they
new
kind of get into
it. Yeah.
And then maybe they listen to like the original at some point.
Yeah. True. So, Steven, I have a question for you. Why do you say Merry Christmas? Because, like, Happy New Year, but Merry Christmas.
Ah, yeah, because we have like Happy Birthday, Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Easter, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Right.
And I haven't heard that word used in any other expressions besides with Christmas.
You
so
have,
what is it? Why?
I mean, you're onto something for sure. Mary, there's like
Mary.
There's like happy.
Is it Mother Mary?
No. It's spelled differently.
Yeah.
So we could say like Mary to get married, and then there's the name Mary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this word Mary, Merry, it's more like, it's kind of like, do you know that there's another meaning to the word gay?
Yeah, I know, but not many people know that.
What? Yeah, well, that's true. So
Here,
there's like gay, what we
I'm
say
so
in almost
gay.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
really?
gay.
Really, Steven?
You're what? Gay is well, it's like a cheerful thing. She does know.
Okay.
And actually, Merry there are a few definitions of the word Merry. One of them is giving pleasure, delightful.
Oh.
There is full of gaiety or high spirits, marked by festivity or gaiety. So it's a synonym to gay, really.
Okay.
And it's a new way to say
Don't tell that
to
to
say
anyone.
happy, but I think it has like maybe a little more cheer, a little more it's a word that's filled with a little more festivity.
Yeah, with more joy and delight.
It goes a little bit deeper than
it's
just happiness.
Yeah, I see. Thank you, Steven, for this detailed and interesting explanation.
You're very welcome.
Discovering new stuff with Steven Oxner.
This is the end of our English lesson here on American in Yerevan. You're listening to 103.0 Radio On.
Dear listeners, if you would like to receive a really short and express lesson just on air, please don't hesitate to call us 5600901.
Until then, stick around and keep listening to the merry, gay songs of
Glad that it's here. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Christmas on the Soul by our very own American hero, Snoop Dogg. You really... I didn't even know that he had Christmas songs. Did you know?
No, I
had
didn't.
Christmas songs?
I just found out, like
yeah,
you.
I did too. But it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
He speaks to me. Thanks, Snoopy.
Thanks, Snoopy. Now we know that you love Christmas too.
Today is not actually Christmas, right?
Not Christmas in Armenia.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And we're talking about that because we're sitting in Armenia, and I have this. You said that it looks like I have some blues in my eyes, and that's because
you don't see all the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like the thing about Christmas is that everything stops.
Yeah.
It's like the
stores,
31st of December going on to the 1st of January. Everything stops, and people have like this opportunity to kind of like take a step back. You take a step back from life.
Think about
have kind
stuff.
of like a reflection. You just spend time with your family. You're just home.
Yeah,
and
doing
sometimes
nothing, no
that's
work.
a really bad thing. But a lot of times it's a really kind of cool thing. And it hasn't happened. And I'd like to talk about that because we have the future in front of us. And pretty soon we will meet Christmas. It's not that Christmas doesn't exist in Armenia. But when is Christmas, first of all?
Christmas is celebrated from the evening of 5th January to next day, 6th January.
To the 6th of January. And why? Why is it a different date?
Yeah, let me just share with you a piece of history here.
Here we go. History lesson.
Okay. Here we go. Armenian Apostolic Church celebrates Christmas on the 6th of January, while Catholic Church on the 21st of September. Well, before the 4th century, all Christians used to celebrate Christmas the same day,
Mhm.
6th of January.
Oh.
Yeah. But even after the adoption of Christianity, Romans continued to celebrate pagan holidays. And since December 5th used to be a pagan sun worshipping day, this is what they
because
did.
of the solstice.
Yes.
It changes.
It
on
was,
the 21st.
yeah. So as to do this transition smoothly,
Mhm.
they just, it was announced that 25th of December is Christ's birthday. So this is what happened.
When in all actuality, it wasn't.
Yeah. But Armenian Apostolic Church stayed
I didn't
faithful
think that
to
my
this
day
day.
could get any worse.
Stephen.
I'm just joking.
No.
I'm just joking. I always
I'm gonna
do that.
tear up now.
I've lived here for a little while.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Don't do this to me. I'm trying to cheer you up, Stephen.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're doing a really good job of it.
Okay, but Armenian Apostolic Church stayed faithful to this date, January the 6th, so still celebrating on this day. And so we have a liturgy at church on the 5th of January in the evening, and people go to church and take home a lit candle with them.
Yeah.
This is like a symbol of the Bethlehem star,
Yeah.
you know, from
You
the
get the
Bible.
star that the
Yeah,
kings
you
followed.
you take the piece of the star with you
Right.
back home. It's kind of
Yeah.
like that. And also we have a really traditional dinner, which the Armenian Christmas dinner, which has
And what do you have?
fish
Fish?
and rice.
Wait a second.
with
if it's
raisins.
a traditional Armenian meal, where does the fish come from? Sivan?
From Sevan, yeah.
Oh, it's probably trout.
Hmm.
Cool.
And ishkhan,
Ishkhan, which is
which is
a
ishkhan.
kind of fish.
Yeah,
Nice.
and karmelachait as well.
Ah.
So we need to look that up.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
Yeah.
We'll be back
So-
to you in a minute.
Yeah, so and we have also we have rice, but with raisins. You know what that symbolizes? That has symbols as well. Rice is the people, and the raisins are Christians. Like
And so it's like all of the people with little bits of Christians.
yeah,
The Christians are sweeter.
yeah,
Oh,
the
propaganda.
chosen. Well, this is a religious tradition, so.
What else?
should
Is
have-
there any kind of dessert?
Well, then you can have basically anything along with this,
Mhm.
like desserts and nuts or dried fruits
Yeah,
along
yeah.
with that stuff.
Is
And
there-
of
it sounds
course,
like a really healthy kind of Christmas.
Yeah,
Not so much
yeah.
in America.
But New Year is different. It's like you get stuffed with all this kind of
Yeah.
salads, crepes with meat, you know, blinchiki.
Yeah.
Oh man, meat, different kinds of meat. Dolma, of course, 2 kinds of dolma, 3 even.
Wait, come on. There's
Yeah.
the grape leaves,
The
there's
grape
the cabbage,
leaves,
and
there's
then
the
there's...
cabbage, and
Oh.
there is the basut dolma, which is the Lent dolma,
Oh, what's in that one?
which has all kinds of grains and beans inside of it, and with rice.
Oh, it's a meatless
Yeah,
Lent
it's meatless.
dolma.
Hmm.
Cool, I haven't had that one yet.
Yeah,
I've had
we
summer
have
dolma.
we have a week started from December the 30th till New Year. We
Mhm.
have a week of Lent.
Whoa.
No, not till New Year, till Christmas. I'm sorry.
Okay,
We have
yeah,
a week
right.
of Lenting, and then after that you celebrate Christmas. You drink wine, of course, red wine.
Mhm.
You eat fish, and so you get out of this Lent period.
You know, you said you're trying to cheer me up today, and I think you have, in a way, because not only do I get to celebrate Christmas today, you're wearing a Santa Claus hat.
Yes.
We have Christmas lights all around us.
We're drinking
mulled
mulled
wine.
Yeah.
We're listening to Christmas music. But we get to do it again.
Of course, Stephen, and then you'll know what is it to celebrate 10 days of Armenian New Year here in Armenia.
Oh,
And then the Christmas is there included in all this celebration.
I can't
So
wait.
all the holidays are ahead.
Yeah, everything's ahead of
Everything's-
us.
Yeah, it's
Things can
ahead
get
of us.
better.
So just cheer up and get ready for Armenian holidays coming up.
Thank you, Ina. We're still here. We're here for another 40, 3 minutes.
And we would like to get calls from you still. Please, come on.
560901. Call us and tell us your favorite Christmas
Call
story.
us and tell Merry Christmas to Steven.
The Claus is coming.
Frank Sinatra singing the song that every American child knows, because these are the rules of Christmas, Inma. If you're a bad kid in America, Santa will see you. He sees it. He sees everything that's going on the whole year.
Of course he does.
And you better watch out.
Because you are not going to get any presents.
You're going to get coal in your stocking.
Oh, that's cruel.
Yeah.
Steven.
Yes.
I just remembered the tradition. One of the things that I really, really loved in America is the Secret Santa thing.
Oh, Secret Santa.
It was so cool. Anywhere you
Cool.
were, like at school.
Yeah.
Or in
School
the
or
offices.
in offices.
And workplaces.
Sure.
Even in families.
Yeah,
we had that.
It's true.
It's when you have somebody's name.
Mm-hmm.
When you pull... Like
you take it out of a hat.
Yeah.
Right?
You take it out of the hat, and you find out who you're gonna buy a present for, and nobody knows it until it's actually Christmas Day.
Until it actually happens.
Yeah.
Well, and sometimes you don't even know. You just get the present, and you don't know who gave it to you.
Oh no!
Isn't that great? It's
You
kind of
have
why it's
to
called
know.
Secret. It's a Secret Santa.
And maybe it's Santa.
Maybe it was actually
Yeah.
Santa. Yeah.
So it was really fun. We had that back in school, in our
Mhm.
high school, back in America, and I had, and we were not only playing Secret Santa in our senior class, but with other classes like junior and
Yeah, and the sophomores.
Yeah,
and the freshmen.
sophomores.
Cool.
and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had a girl from junior class,
Mm-hmm. What did you buy
which
her?
was really cool. I don't remember, but the Secret Santa that
Gave
like
you a present.
it
Gave
was
you-
so cool, because every day I would get some notes with wishes and wishes
Hey.
for having a good day, or some candies, or
Cool.
something that was really nice.
Yeah.
It really made my day each time I got all these little notes or candies. So it was really good. What about traditions you have, like in your family? Because, well, I have experienced it, but I know lots of our listeners, all that they know from American Christmas is just from the movies, like Santa and the presents, and that's it. What about the families?
Well,
Do you
my
have
mom.
all these tables set, all these dishes, and all kinds of stuff?
But that's at the end of the day. The
Mhm.
beginning of the day is like, oh my gosh.
Okay, cool. Tell me.
Yeah. Okay, so my mom made it really, really cool for us. For instance, one time, she gave us a trip to Seattle,
Mm-hmm.
which for me, it was the first time I was ever on an airplane. It was
Yeah,
like the first time I ever went really anywhere.
a
It
journey.
was really cool. But she didn't just give us that gift. She gave us the gift. She gave us the gift as like a scavenger hunt.
Uh-huh.
So she put all of these envelopes
You
around the
had
tree.
clues.
Yeah. And they were clues.
my
And
gosh.
I think we drew numbers out of a hat. We went around the tree and grabbed like the number of the envelope off of the tree,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a clue in it. It was like, I remember mine was like a dog bone,
Uh-huh.
and we had this family that was like a really good. They were good friends of ours, and they had this awesome dog. Her name was
You got a
Haley.
dog.
Not only did I get a dog, but she gave us a trip to Seattle.
Oh, your
where
mom
we
is
went and hung out with
cool.
these
What's
great
her name?
family friends, Nancy.
Nancy, hi. You're the most creative mom ever. Merry Christmas
Yeah.
again.
She was really
All the
good
way
at that.
from
But one of the
Armenia.
coolest things that she gave us was not just the presents, but every year, I remember we had to, like, one at a time, we would have to create like a ceremony at the beginning of the day, because I'm sure you've seen these American films of where the kids like run down the hallway and they go and they tear into their presents,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
all about like the stuff.
Not only in the movies, I've seen that in my whole family.
Yeah, and it's it's a reality. But my mom
the
tried to
coolest
help
part.
us get away from that by
Oh.
we had to have, there was like a ceremony that, like this year, for example, it was my turn. The next year it would be my brother's turn. We had to create a ceremony about what it is, what the meaning of Christmas is.
Oh, so you shouldn't forget about the essence, the
Yeah.
So she would give you the piece of history.
Yeah, right.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and so this idea, it kind of like grew up inside of me, and when I was in college, I decided that, you know, American families in a lot of cases, not all cases, but in a lot of cases, it's like really a privileged place, and so I thought, we don't really need anything. You know, we don't need anything.
You mean the material
So, yeah,
stuff? Oh,
yeah.
I see.
So
I see your
it's about
point.
the time that we spend together. And so I
Mhm.
bought a journal,
Uh-huh.
and I wrote in the beginning of the journal that I'm not going to give presents anymore. I'm going to make a present
Oh.
inside of this journal, and we're going to have like an event every year. So the first year, it was just these really open letters to each person in my family about what I was thankful to them for, what they gave me in my life.
That is so nice.
I think it was the first time I saw my dad cry.
Oh my god.
And then the last
Steven, you're
year
so
was I
cute.
wrote a play, and I made my whole family read the play. They were all characters.
You must be kidding me.
Yeah.
You're a real actor, Steven.
Yeah, my poor family. Really, it's true.
You're on the right place.
Yeah,
Well,
so
was
those
your
are some
mom
of our
upset with
traditions.
this thing?
No, no,
That
no.
you were, that you didn't want to do the present thing?
No, she kept doing them anyway. She kept giving tons of
Oh,
presents.
okay.
And, you know, for her, it's about the giving. She doesn't.
It's a mom thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
of
mom
course.
thing to give all the time. So I think that's where we can leave it. We're gonna give this next song, "So It's Christmas" to Irene by Celine Dion. Listening to a very creative, probably, as Mary says, the most creative Jingle Bells version
Garchitsa.
by the Ukrainian group Garchitsa. Well, it's 10:57. Ina,
Friends never say goodbye.
that only means one
never
thing.
say goodbye.
That this is not goodbye.
Yeah.
But
It means
it is
see you later.
See you later. Or hear us later. Hear you later.
And Steven, I hope that this Christmas atmosphere, the Christmas songs, all these lights, your Christmas hat, Santa
I'm
hat,
wearing a Santa
the
hat
Christmas tree, our
Yeah.
drink, of course, thanks to you for that.
now. You're very welcome.
Us trying to cheer you up in
It's working.
all the ways we can. I hope all that made you feel a little better.
It did.
Feel just a little piece of Christmas mood you
Yeah.
had back home with all your childhood memories, of course, with your creative mom, with all the trips and surprises and
And learning about Armenian traditions as
Oh,
well.
yes.
Hearing riddles from our callers.
I hope you have a good mood for the rest of the night
I think I will.
and looking forward for Armenian New Year.
The Armenian New Year is
celebration
coming
and
up
the
very soon. This is
Christmas.
only the beginning of the holiday season.
Oh yes.
Well,
we're
to
gonna
be honest,
party.
really the thing that started it was Hanukkah,
Mhm.
which is I think is over now. Hanukkah came really early this year. Hanukkah is like the
Really?
winter celebration for Judaism.
Okay. Whatever you say, Steven. Today you can say anything on air, anything, because it's your Christmas, and whatever you tell us, whatever you tell us, we believe.
Okay, all right. Thanks. Thank you for throwing me that bone. Ina.
No,
As usual, you can always listen
that's
to
such
us
a trust
on
in you.
www.radiovon.fm. You can visit us on our page American in Yerevan on Facebook. You can download our app, and you can always give us a call at 560901. We'll be back on Wednesday
Always
at 9 p.m.
yours,
We're-
Steven Oxner.
and Ina MK. Have a very, very, very Merry Christmas if you're listening to us abroad.
And a blessed holiday season.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.